Good morning. Good morning. It's Angie from Paradigm. You see an extra pep in my step today thanks to Isa this morning who shared this amazing video. Isa, thank you so much. Definitely just was fuel to my body. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, we are talking about social media hashtags. So did you know that in 2010, the actual hashtag became an official word in the Oxford Dictionary. And in 2014, it actually became a Scrabble dictionary word. So there you have it. Now, what are hashtags? Because we see them all over the place, but very few times do we actually know what they do. Hashtags are used in Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, a lot of these social media platforms, and they are really a way to categorize information to make it easier for people to search and find relevant information, content that is linked to, whatever it is that they're searching for. So it makes me think of Google. When you Google something, you type in a couple of words and all of a sudden, bam, you have, just about everything and anything you can think of, that is related to that particular word. So here are a couple of do's and a couple of don'ts, and then I have a special challenge for you. So hear me out here. Number one do is be specific. So they recommend that the more specific that you are, the more targeted, obviously, that you are being with your audience, right? So, for example, they give an example of a company that manufactures baby products. If you use the hashtag parents, your audience, yes, they're parents, but you're really more so specifically looking for parents of babies or soon to be parents, new parents. So with that being said, if you are a little bit more specific and tweak that to hashtag new moms, then all of a sudden, guess what? You are targeting parents of babies, which is what you are after, right? So be specific is the first recommendation. The second one is to not actually use your brand so much when you are posting, because very few times, unless someone specifically types in for example, Paradigm IT group, they are not going to find my post. So they recommend that you you don't mention your brand name, but you should use a hashtag that represents what your brand stands for. Blah, 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 right? Let me give you an example here. So a company by the name of Destination British Columbia, they created their hashtag to be Explore BC. That is their brand hashtag. And basically it's a tourism company. And what they use that hashtag for is to engage people in exchanging pictures of Canada. So they engage their employees in the community, and it has been, very a great idea for them. It's resulted in great adding of followers, etc. So another great example was Lay's potato chips. So yes, you can hashtag Lay's potato chips. However, they came up with a much better idea, and they recently used Do Us a Flavor hashtag, which encouraged people to pitch their best potato chip flavor ideas. So, yes, it's Lay's getting the spotlight, but it's really engaging people to participate and be part of their brand. So how cool was that? Now, one do not when it comes to hashtags that I thought was really neat is that don't go too long with these, and don't try to be too clever. So again, think of Google. When you enter information into Google, normally you enter a couple of words. So if you go too long, number one, you're discouraging your audience from becoming engaged, because who wants to type 3 sentences worth of a hashtag? So be careful with that, and then be specific, but don't be too specific, because you want it to be a natural search that someone that your hashtag produces. So be careful with that, and then don't hashtag everything. So the recommendation is that you want to use it if you're sharing information that is part of something that you, for example, created. If you are forwarding on a news article from a recent story that broke out, you're not necessarily using a hashtag is really just kind of meaningless at that point. So there you have it. I told you I was going to have a challenge for you. So here it goes. You ready? So the challenge is, be the change that you want to see in the world. And it starts with us, right? So your mission today or this week, so I'm going to give you a week, is I want you to think at least one person. Think about it, guys. We come across so many people, every day. So whether we're at work, at home, at school, whether it's our kids, just think about it, right? And as you are coming across people, at least one person this week, your homework, that is a serviceman or woman, whether it's a police officer or vet, just someone within the public safety sector. We don't have to wait until a holiday to thank these people. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor. I promise you, you're going to feel great, and you are going to make a huge impact in the life of that person that you think. So on that note, there's your challenge. If you guys have any cool ideas or any cool, scenarios that come out of you just saying thank you, please share them with me and post them on this video. So there you have it. Have a fantastic day. Go forth and conquer. See you later. Bye-bye.